Hi there. I wanted to hop back on here. It has been a minute. By a minute, I think probably like 6 years. I would have to go back and check, but it's been a while. I wanted to hop back on here because I was thinking of making videos again, because I will be getting phalloplasty very soon. More on that later. I just wanted to check in first and talk a bit about where I've been, what's been happening for me, because it's been 6 years. Yeah, and then I'll get into what I want to do with this channel. So it's been a minute. The reason that I kind of disappeared, I guess, isn't necessarily because I ran out of things to talk about, although further along you get in your transition, I feel like there is less to talk about. So where I left off was I had had top surgery, I was thinking about bottom surgery, and then I kind of stopped. I guess really the main reason that I dropped off was because I started getting really uncomfortable because people I knew started watching my videos and finding me online without me, sharing my stuff. So that felt really uncomfortable. And I guess I never really intended for my videos to find those people, to find real people in my life. So much as it was, intended for other trans people and, more as a personal documentation rather than, trying to share this with a larger audience. I think part of the way I've used this channel was for myself to document my transition. So I have that bank videos to look back upon, and also to give information because I'm dating myself here, but when I transitioned, there wasn't quite as much information as there is now. There wasn't quite as much, just readily available. And I think specific to Montreal, which is where I had my top surgery, I had a really hard time finding information, finding results. So it was important to me to share the results that Montreal gave specifically. So yeah, I started feeling self-conscious when people started finding my videos in real life. If I'm honest, a lot of that comes from internalized transphobia and just shame and not wanting to draw attention to myself and the fact that I'm trans. And that's been something that I've been working through for years. What's changed? I've been working on it. I also, things had gotten quiet in my transition. I have had a hysterectomy since I've last updated. So on the transition front, that's been the main thing. Otherwise, I've been keeping up with my testosterone. More hair, less hair. That's kind of been the main change from testosterone, more body hair, but nothing really overly exciting to report. Otherwise, top surgery, I'm now seven years post-top surgery, and 8 years on testosterone. And hysterectomy, 5 years post-hysto. So yeah, that's been the main thing. Those have been the main markers in the time that I've been away. And the big one that is coming up, which I said I would get back to, I am going to be having phalloplasty. I've been working towards it for 7 years now, so pretty much just after I made one of my last videos on my channel, which was thinking about phalloplasty, I had already started therapy to get funding for phalloplasty, so I've been working towards it since then. I had my consultation a little less than 3 years ago now, so I've been doing hair removal since then, and it's finally been enough to get okayed for my phalloplasty. So that's really exciting. It just feels like I've been doing this for so long that it kind of felt like it just part of my routine, like, oh, I have electrolysis, but I didn't lose the goal because it's been something that I've, been thinking about and something that has been bothering me. But it's just been so long coming that it you begin to get discouraged. And I have been discouraged for a while. So it was shocking to, I went in person to the clinic, the GRS clinic in Montreal, with Dr. Belanger. I went in person to kind of have a follow-up on my hair removal because I thought everything looked good, and they gave me the okay, and they were actually ready to book me for this month. I asked for it to be pushed back a little bit because that would have been a little bit soon, a little bit much for me. So I now have my official surgery date, which is April 4th of 2023. So in exactly 3 weeks from today, which is just wild to say. So I found this out last Monday. It's only finally sunk in that I'm going to be having surgery in 3 weeks, and that it's going to be this surgery that I've been working towards for 7 years. That just really puts things in perspective. So it's very exciting. Obviously, I'm super nervous. Stage 1 phalloplasty is no joke, but I'm very excited. And I've been wanting to update about this. I feel like I've genuinely wanted to share this with people because it's just something I'm so happy about, I'm so excited about, and I really feel like I have a lot to say about it, because I have a lot of complicated feelings about phalloplasty despite, the fact that I'm having it. Well, I guess because of the fact that I'm having it. So I'm not going to get into those today, but I will be making some videos in the future, and one of the really big things is that I really want to get information out there about Montreal, about the experience of having phalloplasty in Montreal. It's incredibly hard to find results. Just in general, it's hard to find results. I don't think I'm going to be sharing intimate pictures, but I'm definitely going to be sharing my arm and stuff, sharing my other results, and sharing my experience at least. But it's just really hard to find accounts of people who have had phalloplasty in Montreal. So I want to contribute to that, so that anybody else who is going to be having surgery there has a little bit of an idea of what to expect. It's just kind of nice to be back again. I feel like this will also kind of get me out of my bubble of not talking about being trans, which I have missed. So yeah, I think that's it for right now. I'm 3 weeks out from surgery, so what's to come, I think I'll update when I'm a little bit closer to surgery. I'm gonna make a video detailing everything I'm bringing to the surgery center. I think that's important. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll try to either answer them there or make a video about it. And after that, it's going to be a surgery central. We're going to be focusing a lot on phalloplasty because that is going to be where it's at. That's going to be my main focus for the next little while. I'll talk to you soon, and I will see you next time.